always wondered why real estate agents don't implement this specific essential thing into their sales process, into their process and system that's gonna help them generate and sign clients every single month. I've never quite wrapped my head around why real estate agents don't implement this. Right? Like, and the thing I found about this specific thing and the thing I want to be discussing in today's video is how it basically amplifies and makes the whole other processes and parts of the sales process and the things that you guys do to sign clients amplified. It makes it better. It makes it more effective, right? It makes it more efficient, right? And in today's video, I'm going to be explaining what the specific thing is, why it's powerful, and why if you implement it, it's going to be even more powerful, right? So I hope you guys are going to enjoy this video. And also this thing, right, it's used by so many big companies, right? It's used by so many big companies. It's essential to marketing, to advertising, right, to psychology, in terms of human psychology and how people buy things, right? So this is very essential. That's the whole point of this. So if you guys are ready, like I'm ready to get straight into it, and yeah, let's go straight into the video. First, I want to go over what you guys are probably doing now, and how basically that specific thing that I'm talking about is missing from this sales process, and how you can implement it at the end of the video into your sales process. So yeah, without too much waffling, let's go. Right, so you just get attention, right? And from the attention, you present an offer, and when you present an offer, then you close. And you see, so this is probably how you told to sign clients as a real estate agent. You're told to market yourself as much as possible, start as many conversations as possible, right? Get your name out there to as many people in your area as possible, right? And when you do this, you start to generate more conversations, and they say the more conversations that you have, like the more deals you're likely to close, which is true, right? And anyone looking to buy or sell in the near future is now considered a lead, right? So when you have these conversations, and then the person that you're having a conversation with establishes interest that they're looking to buy or sell in the near future, right? They're interested in buying or selling, and they're looking to buy or sell in the near future, then you consider that a lead. So now you've generated a lead, right? So after you generated a lead, you might have qualified them, right? Ensured that they are qualified, they're motivated, they can actually buy or sell, right? And now you can pitch your offer to them on the listing presentation or the listing appointment, where you would basically stack all the reasons as to why you should be the agent that's going to help them buy or sell a home, right? And after that, you close the lead or convert them from a lead into a client. You get them to sign the listing agreement. You get them to sign the dotted line, right? It makes sense. This is probably how you are signing clients now. And now I'm gonna go into the part of your sales process, right? The part and the missing part of your sales process that you need to implement, how you can implement it, and how it amplifies all the other parts of your sales process. So right, let's get straight into it. See, this is for the most part right, but they were missing one essential step in the process. This step is the step that determines if you get to the offer part. So this step that I'm going to be revealing to you guys and showing you guys is also, first of all, reveals if you can actually, or makes your chances of getting to the offer part where you can actually offer your services, and also where when you do offer your services, you have a higher chance of getting to the close and actually closing, right? This part is so essential. This is why I say it's so essential, right? This step is a step that determines if you get to the offer part and ultimately the close part, right? So this is so important, right? Okay, so without any more building it up, let's get straight into what this step is, right, and why it's important, right? So attention, right? You get attention through your marketing efforts, through your advertising efforts, through getting your name out there, through marketing yourself, right, through getting as many conversations as possible. So you get direct attention onto you, your services, your offer. Without any attention, that you can't sell anything to anybody, no matter your expertise, experience, or knowledge, or know-how on how to provide a great service as a real estate agent. But when you want to generate attention, you need to keep something in mind. And also this way that you're gonna generate attention also fuels this educate part, that educates the thing that you guys need to do. That's the essential step in the process, right? This fuels it as well. It makes it more efficient, right? So all of them lean onto each other, but the educate part leans more onto everything else and makes everything else more effective, right? So when you want to generate attention, you need to keep something in mind: how you're going to convert that attention into leads, engaged leads, and then clients. You need to use the method or channel that's going to generate you the right attention in terms of quantity, right? So the right amount of attention, good amount of attention in terms of quantity, qualification, right? So people that are actually qualified, and motivation, people that are actually motivated to buy or sell now. The best way to do that is through attracting clients, as they see you, as clients see you as an expert and authority in real estate, which makes it easier for you to close them. Literally, guys. So now the big part that you guys are missing out on, you guys are not actually implementing to the level that you should be. Education is the new marketing, guys. Education is the new marketing. People need to be informed and educated before they make huge decisions like buying or selling a home. I think Google calls it like a zero. Google just recently did a study called like I think what they call the Z mod, or zero moment of truth. So when people get aware of you, right, and they show some sort of interest, right, so if you get this attention, right, and you generated a lead, they have a zero moment of truth where they're going to go and discover you, right, learn about you, right, research you, pre-qualify you, right, see what's happening with you. So when you have this educate part dialed in, then it makes your whole sales process more effective. Anyways, so you need to educate them on your services, your process, your offer, your expertise, and this education will get your know, like, and trust meter with them to go higher, to increase, right? And getting clients to know, like, and trust you is what you need to achieve to sign clients. Like, you need to achieve those things to a good level before you can sign clients, because if you don't, you just won't sign clients. It's just not gonna happen. If someone doesn't trust you, if they don't know enough about you, right, and if they don't like you, then they're not gonna do business with you, like, literally. Right? So you provide as much value as possible before you ask as well. So when you educate people, right, about all things real estate, about your process, about your service, right, then you're giving so much value until they ask. Well, you're giving so much value until you ask, or even in better cases, give until they ask. So you educate so much that they offer themselves to you. How cool is that, right? When you educate, it makes the sales process so much more effective. It makes it so easier for you to close at the end of the day, literally, guys. So education also creates interest and desire for your service, and makes them consider you over all the other real estate agents, and makes them consider you as a clear and obvious choice for their real estate and property needs. Guys, I don't know, let me show you guys this. So this is a buyer's journey. So these are the steps that people need to go through before they can buy with you, right? So this is what I was talking about, the attention phase. So you guys get attention, but you guys skip this. This is where the educate happens. So when you create interest and desire for your service by educating people. So when you educate them, they're like, oh, this person is actually an expert. This person actually cares about me. They're actually going the extra mile. They're doing what other agents most likely aren't doing. Right? They're making me more informed, and when I'm more informed, I'm more comfortable making a decision. So all this stuff creates interest and desire for wanting to work with you specifically, right? And also makes them consider you as that go-to agent, as the clear and obvious choice when it comes to picking their agent for their next property, for when they want to sell a property. Literally, guys. So education is what happens in these two phases, and this is where the leads, right, the leads are turned into clients. Literally, this is where the leads are turned into clients. So here you have a lead, right, but here is where the person is turned into an engaged lead. They're engaged into you, into your services, into your whole world, into your ecosystem, right? And they want to become one of your clients. Literally, they have interest and desire to want to work with you, simply because of the way you educate them. And when you educate people, you're providing value. Literally, you're providing value, and makes it easier for you to close and to get them to take action and to get the sale. Literally. So literally, guys, you need to start educating people, because educating is the middle of the funnel. It's what converts a lead into a client. It's what converts a stranger into a fan or into a buyer. Literally, guys, that's what converts them. Education in terms of you, like what your expertise, what your process is, how you, like, just you in general, and also in terms of real estate, right? And I said here at the bottom here, and depending on which segment of the market they fall under, you need to educate them on the real estate market, buying or selling process. Alright, let me show you guys what I mean here in chat. So if you guys don't know this, you need to go and watch my video, how you guys are leaving money on the table as a real estate agent. So this, like, these 20% and this 15% right here, even the 60%, but we're not gonna focus on that right now. This 20%, this 15%, they need education to get to this 5%. Literally. So those leads that you generated might fall into this 15%. They've made a decision they want to buy or sell, but they're just not ready. Something feels off. It just doesn't feel right for them to do it right now. Alright? That's where you come in. That's where your education come in. Literally, that's where your educate of your sales process, the educate part of your sales process comes in to get them into this 5% that are ready to take action right now. And even if they have a specific time that no, they're only relocating, like, let's say 6 months from now, like that said, they can't do it any closer, right? But when that 6 months comes, education is the reason why they're going to choose you. When the 6 months come, education is the reason why they're going to feel more informed and more comfortable when 6 months is up and they need to make the decision. They need to sell their home, they need to relocate. Education is all education, guys. Literally, education is the new marketing. Education is so important in terms of selling your product, in terms of just getting clients, literally. So hopefully I made sense with that. Like, you guys, you need to educate. Like, think about it as well. Like, everything you buy, you educate yourself on it. Going back to the zero moment of truth stuff, you educate yourself on it. People educate you, right, on why you need to do certain things, which is why you make those decisions. Like, when you buy the iPhone, or when you buy the laptop, or when you buy the TV, you decide that you want to buy a TV. So now you go to Google, you go and start researching different TVs, and you go and look at the reviews. You go and look at people testing them out and reviewing them on YouTube and stuff like that. Because you're all educating yourself for the simple reason to make yourself more comfortable making that decision of buying the TV, of buying the phone, of buying the laptop, whatever, right? So when it comes, same thing with property. In fact, property will make me more relevant because it's a bigger decision. It's a huge decision. It's a life-changing decision. It's a big investment. It's a big purchase. One of the biggest decisions they could ever make in their whole life, guys. So education is vital. It's so important. You need to educate people. Literally, guys, it's so important. It makes the rest of your sales process easy, because there's a quote that says, "An educated client is my best educated prospect is my best client." The more educated they are, the more likely they are to convert. And when you actually provide them that education that makes them more educated, it makes it easier for you to convert that client. Literally. And when they do become a client, it makes it easier for you to work with them. Education is so vital. It's so important, right? So guys, just start educating people about all things property and real estate. Let me give you guys like 3 examples of what you can educate people on in terms of real estate, and then in terms of yourself. 3 examples. Importance of pricing their home correctly in terms of real estate. Tips and tricks for selling their home. Costly mistakes that buyers and sellers make when want to buying or selling a home, literally. Then in terms of you could educate them, case studies and testimonials. So you could do like, and don't just do the boring ones like just sold or just listed or I sold this home, but just do like stories. Stories sell, right, and fakes tell. Literally, stories sell and fakes tell. So tell a story about it. Tell how like one of your clients was relocating, or they just had a new baby and needed a bigger space, and tell that story. So now you can sell yourself. And now you're educating them about yourself, which makes them trust you more, makes them like you more, right? Makes them know enough more about you, right? And just makes them see you as an expert even more as well, right? So about your case studies and your testimonials, right? About like your unique like value proposition. So like, what do you do, right, compared to other real estate agents in your area, just compared to other real estate agents in general, that they don't do as well. So what do you do better than them, or if what do you do that they don't even do? So it might be like you get more exposure for your houses, like you have a proven record of, let's say, selling houses very close to the asking price, or you have a proven record of selling houses more than the asking price. Literally, just educate them more and more about that. Educate them about how you got into real estate. Just build that connection. Education is so important, guys. Literally, education is so important. It's so vital, right? And when you educate them, right, depending on how well you educate them, right, they might even offer themselves to you. Literally, if you give them so much value and so much education, they might be like, also can you list my home? Also can you help me buy my new home? Literally, they might even do that. You wouldn't have to offer yourself. That's how crazy education is. So you see, now when they're informed, you can offer your services to them. If let's say you don't educate them too much, or they still need a little bit more education, right? And now they'll be more inclined and receptive to working with you. Literally. So it's fine if you educate them and you still have to ask. That's still fine. It's still better than not educating them at all and just asking, just getting their attention, just asking, right? So now they'll be more inclined and receptive to working with you, right? Because you educate them, you provided value, they see you as an expert, they trust you more. You guys have more touch points. You have more touch points. The more touch points you have, the more trust you'll have, because you had more instances and opportunities to build trust, to get them to like you more, to position yourself as an expert. Literally, guys, because you provide them with value through education, and they see you as an expert and authority because of the way you capture their attention as well, right? So attention is also important, right? So by attracting them, if you chase them and you still do the education, it can still work, right? But when you attract, it's way more efficient, right? So doing stuff like cold calls to get their attention, then you educate them. Like most agents don't even do this. Then you educate them, you send them a bunch of content, like 7 hours of content, guys. A study by Google says that you need 7 hours of content, right? Before someone needs to consume 7 hours of your content about your brand, about your reviews, like comparing you to competitors, before they can make the all-important decision to buy. It might even be more when it comes to real estate, because it's such a big decision, right? So guys, like, you need to consume as much content as possible about you, and that content you're going to just be educating them about stuff about you and about real estate, guys. So yeah, when you just educate that, and then it makes the offer way easier. So you don't have to do all sorts of sales tactics and do this, or even lower your commission, like, or offer this guarantee, or offer all these things that are just to make your offer, you have a higher chance of actually getting the close. When you educate, it makes it way easier for you to, first of all, provide the offer, get to the point where you can actually give the offer. Then second of all, actually it gives you a higher chance of actually closing on your offer. Alright, so now when you've offered your offer, right, or even better, if when they've offered themselves to you, right, without a lot of objections or major objections, without giving off too much sales resistance, with their sales guard down, right, and most importantly, with full trust in you as their agent to sell their home at the premium price or help them buy their dream home. Full trust to get them from their current state to their desired state, from A to B. Literally, that's all business, from A to B. Getting people from their current state to their desired state, getting people from A to B. Literally, getting people from where they are now to where they want to be. That's literally all businesses. So you just provide that gap through your service and through education. So literally, your service is like the last, think of it as like the last part of the gap. But then education is the first part to even get to that last part, so you can actually get them to their desired state. Literally, think of it like that. So hope you guys, I provided some value with this. If you guys need help with actually implementing the system into your business, right, definitely book a call below, and we'll definitely implement stuff into your business to a T so well that you'll have the most amazing educational content and educate part of your sales process, which can make it easier for you to offer, right, your services, and then have a higher chance of closing clients and closing leads and converting leads into actual clients. So if you guys need help with this, right, definitely book a call below, and if not, right, join the WhatsApp group.